Hey everyone, welcome back to another Mattel Jurassic World review. Today we're taking a look at the new Danger Pack Dino Trackers. Hopefully I'm saying the name correctly. Xuanhanosaurus. For some reason, these Danger Pack figures are just really hard to find, especially in the Dino Trackers line. It's actually kind of been a trend throughout the years. The later waves of these figures have been real pain in the butt for collectors to get their hands on. I know they've been popping up at Best Buy, I actually found the entire wave at my local Walmart, so it's good that they're actually showing up there. And the wave after this is also showing up at Walmart, so hopefully I'll be able to track those down too. I'm really looking forward to that Boreal Pelta. But anyways, let's go over the packaging really quick before we crack this figure open. Comes in the standard Danger Pack packaging, Jurassic World beta in blue. It comes from a mountain biome. And down here in the back, you can barely see it, the Dino Trackers logo. Spinning around are the rest of the figures in the wave. I did pick up all the new figures. It's really nice that the Notosaurus is included in this next wave. It was a very popular figure that was really hard to find, so it gives collectors a second chance to pick these up. I will be reviewing the other two figures I picked up from this wave momentarily. So enough about the packaging. Let's crack this thing open and take a closer look. And here is the Xuanhanosaurus of the packaging. Another nicely done figure, Mattel. This is a very, very obscure dinosaur. It hails from China and is thought to, right now be a type of allosaur. There's really not much material on this animal. It has a decent sculpt on it. It's nice to see Mattel doing more feathered dinosaurs, at least partially feathered. Has enough nice tuft of feathers on the back of the neck that goes all the way over the back, and the forearms are also feathered on here. Paint scheme is really, really basic. That's pretty much what we expect now in the main line, but I think it works. The whole body is kind of this like Oreo, cookie and cream ice cream color with these nice brown feathers and some really contrasting black for the snout and the little crest on top of the head. Like all around, pretty cool looking figure. I really like how the feather detail came out on the body, and they're really, really nicely painted. Don't see any, sloppy paint apps on that feathery paint. And now time for some measurements. This figure is 7.5 inches long from the tip of the snout to the tip of the tail, or just over 19 centimeters, and about 3 inches tall to the top of the head, or 7.6 centimeters. So Xuanhanosaurus, oh my god, this name is killing me, is estimated to be around 15 feet long or 4.5 meters. So I'll put this figure somewhere in the 1/24 scale range. And now let's zoom and take a look at some of the finer details on this figure, starting with this really sinister looking head. I actually like how the head sculpt came out on here. Love the slit pupil for the eye. It really gives this dinosaur a very mean look. That is painted yellow with a black pupil. Whole head is cast in this off-white plastic, highlighted by this nice bright, black's bright, by this contrasting black markings on the snout and black for the head crest. Teeth are painted in a yellowish color inside the mouth. You get a nicely sculpted tongue with that glossy pink paint. You can see just a hint of gums on the side right here. Here is a view of this fellow from the front, top of the head, and the underside of the lower jaw. You do have some large scales on the back of the lower jaw. Going down to the neck, we have this nice sculpting of feathers. Starts right at the base of the head, goes all the way down the neck and up to the just past the hips on the body. So you do have a nice half feather look, but like I said, the brown and the white, it's nice and contrasting. It gives the figure a very, very unique look. I just love how it's all painted. No sloppy paint on any of the feathering on the body. Going down to the arms, arms are partially feathered, and they are cast in that dark brown plastic. Hand claws, toe claws unpainted, pretty typical of any mainline Mattel figure. And then going down to the legs, nicely sculpted legs, slightly oversized feet to help with stability. And going down to the tail, it's just just white with some large osteoderms and scales peppered throughout. And let's do it before I forget. Popping this out right here. Here's the scan code for those of you who want to scan this into the fax app. Now for articulation, mouth can close completely flush and can open up that far. You do have a joint for the head, can go up, down, and it can actually rotate 360 degrees. Arms can move forward and backwards, hind legs backwards and forwards, and completely useless tail rotation. So that is pretty much it for articulation. Just like all these Danger Pack figures in most of the main line, it's pretty basic. Moving on with comparisons, here it is with the Hammond Collection, Robert Muldoon. Let's do a couple of its wave mates. Here it is with the previously reviewed Dacosaurus and the amazing Borrella pelta. Let's do a few Dino Tracker figures. Here it is with Adaposaurus, and next up here it is with Gigantospinosaurus, and here it is with Regaloceratops. And lastly, here it is with the Dino Trackers Indominus Rex. So, final thoughts on Xuanhanosaurus. Hopefully that's the last time I ever have to say that name. Really nice looking figure. I actually like how it turned out. Just, the feathering is very nicely done. Just absolutely love the head sculpt on it. Really, really nice looking figure all around. These Danger Packs lately have been pretty good figures all around, and the Xuanhanosaurus is definitely among them. And like I said earlier, if you're trying to track these figures down, Best Buy, Walmart are stocking the new figures. I actually saw a lot of the new figures at my local Walmart today, so that's probably your best bet. So that will do it for the review. I'm catching up on these older Dino Tracker figures and just waiting for some new stuff to come in. Got the big Triceratops, should be here any day now, so stay tuned for that. And as always, if you're enjoying the content on this channel, show your support by hitting that subscription button just below the video. Each subscription helps out the channel tremendously and is greatly appreciated. And I'll see you guys for the next one.